Hey, what's up everybody? And in today's video, I'm going to show you 3 answers to common defensive option selects that you can use to help improve your Street Fighter game. So as we all know, there's a lot of common defensive techniques and option selects you can do in Street Fighter. Knowing those defensive options are one thing, but knowing how to beat them and open up your opponent is another. So today I'm going to show you how to beat each one of these, and we're going to do it in order. And the one that we're going to be talking about right now is going to be delayed throw tech. We're going to wake up reversal, normal throw, 6 frames. So generally there are 2 places when your opponent is going to do a delayed throw tech. After you knock them down, after a combo or something, and then of course, after you put them in a minus situation in your plus and you can hit them with a mix-up. So let's take a look at how to beat them for doing delayed throw tech on knockdown. This one's really easy. So let's go for the easiest one. You go for a throw. Okay, so you can neutral jump on their wake up to beat their delayed throw tech. Super easy. The second way that you can do it after that is a little bit safer. You can actually just walk forward, walk back, and shimmy them, which I'm sure you've all seen. The great thing about doing a shimmy is that if you go for it, you'll be able to react to their whiffed throw, but if they do something like a reversal, you're going to be holding back or down back right at the end, so you're going to block it. So whether they go for a throw or whether they go for a reversal, you're always going to be safe. And if they do decide to go for something like a light punch or a light kick on wake up for some reason, since you're going to be holding back and then hopefully down back, you'll be able to block that. So that's the second way you can beat delayed throw tech. You can just shimmy out of the way. Then there's going to be one more way to beat delayed throw tech on wake up, and that is by doing a very delayed meaty. Now, calling something a delayed meaty is kind of a weird name because it's not even meaty anymore. Just think of it as delaying an attack that'll kind of catch them during the startup frames of a normal throw with a 6 frame delay, which is pretty common for delayed throw tech on wake up. We walk up and then slightly delay our crouching medium punch or standing medium punch, because if I push it right away, they're doing a delayed throw tech, so they're going to be guarding the first few frames. So to beat this kind of a person, we would have to dash forward, take a little break, leave a little gap in between our forward dash and our medium punch. Don't push medium punch right away. Delay it a few frames, then you get a nice juicy counter hit, then you can link a crouching medium punch after that. And it would look something like that. And of course, you're going to have to figure out with your character what kind of timings work. But delayed meaties are great. So it's pretty much the same thing from drive rush pressure, where you can shimmy your opponent. So basically the first option you have, you can put them in minus frames and you can neutral jump. So this works the same as when they're getting up off the ground, except in this case it's much easier for you to time because you're always going to be doing it off the same sequence. That's the first way to beat delayed throw tech. The second way again is to shimmy. You can just walk back out of there. Very similar to in the corner, and then of course you can also do a very delayed attack. That'll work. So both on knockdown and during pressure, the idea is the same. It's just the way you apply it is kind of different. Right, that's delayed throw tech. Now let's look at how to beat fuzzy jab. Fuzzy jab is a tricky one. Now I'm going to set crouching light punch here to a 3 frame delay. All right. So let's say you're fighting your opponent. They're crouching and you notice that you're going for 2 and you're trying to get your tick throw in. You're trying to walk in for a throw and they're always jabbing you. However, when you do your strings, you're never really able to counter hit them out of it. That's because they're doing a delayed jab, which is otherwise called a fuzzy jab. And this is really strong against opponents who are trying to do like tick throw pressure. See, I try to go for a throw, I get jabbed. I try to go for like slightly delayed pressure and I don't get the counter hit, because they're timing it just late enough to stop me from walking in, but not early enough that I can easily frame trap them. So to beat this kind of pressure, what you can do is a couple of things. So number one, if you think they're always doing it, you can just find a spacing where 2 of your attacks will put you out of their jab range, and then you can whiff punish it. See, like that. So that's one way. Find a spacing where their delayed fuzzy jab is going to whiff, and then you can whiff punish them. The other thing you can do, you can also just go for a frame trap. So this is going to depend on your character. Standing light punch, crouching light kick has a bit more startup. That'll frame trap them because they're doing a delayed button on defense. And then figure out a combo. And then the third option, if you really want, you can try to perfect parry them. It's like the hugest read in the world. I don't recommend it, but sometimes it can work really well. Like if you're in the corner and you get a read on this kind of pressure, you could throw them into the corner and then it's worth it. So those are 3 really easy ways to beat delayed jab. One more time, just to reiterate: spacing trap, Then number 2, delayed meaty. Delay your buttons, you'll catch them. And then number 3, if you really want to be a boss, perfect parry. But don't recommend it. It's really, really risky at that range. Alright, next thing we have to look at is wake up backdash. So sometimes in this game, people are going to do wake up backdash. And why would they do wake up backdash? They're going to do wake up backdash because wake up backdash will beat throw loops. See? Ken is +6 in that situation, which means if he does a standing medium punch or if he does a throw, they're guaranteed and he'll be punish counter. So how can you beat these kind of players? Well, meaty attacks are going to blow this up. Anything meaty will beat wake up backdash. However, you're not going to get a counter hit, so make sure you're choosing a button that you can kind of combo into would be my advice. Here, see, crouching medium punch is a little bit too fast. There, I gotta delay it. So doing meaty attacks is great. If you're worried about getting the timing wrong, just make sure you figure out your meaty timing. That, you can do 2. Go backdash, then you hit him again. So just figure out your meaty strings. And then if you really, really, really want to beat their backdash, if you know it's coming, you can DI. That's a huge read. I don't recommend it. What I do recommend for beating backdashes is just to do a meaty attack. Alright, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you learned something from this video. If you did, please like and subscribe to the channel because it does help support me as a content creator. And thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, take care.